That, my friends, is a lot of toys. What's up, guys? How's everybody doing? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome to a lot of toys. A lot of Star Wars toys. You guys knew this was coming. Come on. We sold the Black Series. I told you it was coming. I've been warning you for a while. Well, there it is. A good-sized pile. Yes, maybe, I think it's the biggest toy haul I've ever had on this channel. So we got a ton to cover. We're not going to spend too much on it, but this is all 3 3/4 inch Star Wars related, newer stuff, a little bit older stuff, Power of the Force stuff. And I'll tell you what, I paid retail or less than all this stuff. And there was only a couple I paid retail for. So let's do it. Let's go over it. Let's see what I got. Okay, like I said, we got to go over this kind of quick because there's a lot to cover here. We're going to start out with some stuff that I've shown before, but it does kind of go with this stuff. So let's go ahead and get to it. We've got Imperial Stormtrooper times 1, 2, 3, 4. So there's the Stormtrooper army. I've only unboxed one of these. These are the ones I've had for a while from Ross back, I think, like in December. So there's some Stormtroopers. Also got another Inferno Trooper as well. So you guys have seen this before. We don't need to go too much into it. But there's all of the deluxe figures from the vintage collection. This next pile, let's see if I can do this without dropping it. This pile right here is all vintage collection. All of it's vintage collection. 22 to be exact. So let's run through it rather quickly. Art Commander Colt, got this on Amazon. Guys, before we go any further, do me a favor. Never order vintage collection from Amazon if you're an inbox collector. Hear that? That's a broken bubble. That's my finger in the broken bubble. This was not one of those warehouse deals or anything like that. Never order vintage collection if you're an inbox collector from Amazon. Not good. Commander Colt, we've got episode 2, Obi-Wan Kenobi, another Amazon, didn't pay retail. We have got the hell's this guy called? Artillery Stormtrooper, also did not pay retail. Got him from Amazon. He looks okay, considering. Barra Safi from the Clone Wars, another Amazon, did not pay retail. Looks okay, nothing too bad with that one. And you'll see this one. Bent to hell. This was 10 bucks, but still. Amazon Isla Secura. There you go. I'll admit I paid retail for this. You guys did see this one a couple videos ago. I paid retail for him because he's kind of a bitch to find. I've had a hard time finding Krennic, and you know, he's kind of necessary because I got a bunch of Death Troopers too, and they got to have Krennic telling them what to do. Looks great. I mentioned that on the last time we saw him. That figure looks amazing. Also got a Death Watch Mando. Got this for 12 bucks at one of my local comic stores that you guys will see much more of. Grand Inquisitor. I admit I paid retail for this guy just because he looks cool. I think he looks better in the Black Series. There you go, Grand Inquisitor. We've got a busted Omnian Gnome. Again, this was not an Amazon warehouse deal. And yeah, that's my finger in the bubble one more time. Thank goodness he was only like 10 bucks. So another figure that looks amazing. And then probably my most wanted figure of the entire vintage collection. I ran across this when I was with my family. Walmart the other day. Pre-Vizsla. 17 for these is steep, guys. I won't do it very often, but like I said, for him and Krennic, it's kind of necessary if you want him. He's over 20 on Amazon. Found this at Ross the other day. I was just kind of running through and noticed another Rebel soldier, so that's good. You'll see more of those. The, what is this? This is the Mandalore Darth Maul. I used to have this figure. Good figure. Got him for $10 at my local comic store. So there you go. It's a lot of figures, guys. Got the carbonized Shore Trooper. These were on sale for, I think it was 11 on Amazon the other day. And these cards aren't beat to hell. And I actually like the carbonized with these ones. So I've got 1, 2, 3 of those bad boys. For army building, which is really the best part of Star Wars for me. And kind of the reason we're doing this whole thing is to get armies. We're gonna get into that in a little bit. You guys noticed this, you saw this in the last video. We've got the Katuian Raider. Not going to show you too much of that. You've seen that. Same for Bo-Katan. Queel. Bespin Security Guard. And the Mythrol. There you go. There's the vintage collection. Oh, I did forget to mention one thing. It's already been unboxed, but there is our armored tank, armored assault tank with a nice E-Web cannon above. Got this for $50 at my local comic shop. So that's vintage collection too. So we got to make sure we count that. We got one more. Let me go ahead and break it out. This is actually my second pack of these. These are Haas Soldiers. You can get these for 25 bucks on Amazon right now. I've already got 9 of these guys. So there you go. We're obviously creating a Rebels versus Empire kind of battle scene. And yeah, it's going to be epic. So there you go. There's the vintage collection pickups. Okay, vintage collection's done. Next in line is multi-figure packs. And there's more than a couple of these. So, first one is Rebel Pilots. This gives you a few different Rebel Pilots. B-Wing, X-Wing, and what's the other guy? Arvo Crinsid, or whatever his name is. But you gotta have some Rebel Pilots if you're gonna have displays. So there's Rebel Pilots. I only paid 15 bucks for this at High Five. So there you go. 3 more Rebel Pilots. This pack I love. This pack I stumbled across in Amazing Action the other day, which I spent like $200 there. This is the Rogue One 4-pack with a couple of Rebels and a couple of Imperials. These are 5 POA, but I really don't care if they're 5 PA because these actually look really good. They look awesome. And this thing was 18 bucks. So, I mean, we're talking, what is that? Maybe $4 a figure? $4.50 a figure? So there you go. This is a cool little pack. Also comes with some of those nice little backpack blaster guns that everybody likes. So I'll let my Rebels packing some heat with those. And a good looking little pack. I love the artwork. This was formerly a Kohl's exclusive, but it looks really good, guys. And I'm very happy to have that. I actually totally forgot about that, but I'm really glad that I picked that up. Next one is the Force Link 3-pack. This was $12. Mainly got it for the Guard and for the Emperor. One of the better Emperor sculpts out there for 3 3/4. The Luke is kind of whatever. He'll hide somewhere. But I really like those two. It also comes with some lightning effects. This thing was about half as much as the vintage Emperor is going for. You can't find another good Guard that actually holds his pike decent other than this one. So that's why we picked up this one too. And, you know, these are 5 POA, but the sculpts are great. So absolutely love that. And then the last little multi-pack I got from Ollie's. Mostly got this for the cannon and for the weapon there. But that's the Mud Han and the Mud Chewbacca. So there you go, $6 at Ollie's. So there you go. There's the multi-figure packs. Let's get to some basics now. All right, just a handful of basic figures here. We'll add a deluxe into this just for, you know what, and giggles. $5 for the old Power of the Force Haas Soldier with the satellite cannon. Really cool. I don't think this has been opened, but it was $5. So we absolutely have to have that. So that's a nice little find there. And then we got 3 more basics here that I got good deals on all of. Destroyer droid. I haven't got too much into the droid army yet, but we will get to that more. I don't want too many of these because this is the weakest version of the destroyer. We're looking for more episode 2, more episode 3 destroyers, and maybe even the multi-packs. But an older figure. I did pay 10 for him. I feel like I overpaid a little bit for that. And then to go with the other multi-pack that I showed you guys, there's another guard. So we got 2 guards flanking the Emperor. So we're good there. These guards are great. You don't need more than 5 POA for these guys. They look phenomenal. He was $9. So the crappy thing about that is I got the other 3 for 12, but I got him for $9. So $21 in total, but still, Not bad. And then I was leaving Amazing Action the other day. I noticed Biggs. Now the Rebel Pilots, $5. Cards yellowed, bubbles yellowed, but who cares? There is my Biggs Darklighter, which you gotta have. So there you go. There's the basic figures. Let's get into some play sets and vehicles. For the vehicle portion of this video, we have a special guest. He refuses to leave. This is Hershey. Say hello, Hershey. Hey, buddy. Yeah, he's a friendly boy. Chocolate Lab, if you can't tell, good dog. All right, so let's get to the vehicles. I think Hershey's going to stay here and join us, so let's just get to it. Cruise Missile Stormtrooper, there you go. I think this, I actually overpaid a little bit for this. I think this was $25, but still, kind of a necessity. I like this thing. I've always liked this thing. It's been years since I actually had this. There it is. There's a Cruise Missile Stormtrooper. Got that one. We've got two of these bad boys. You're probably asking yourselves, why are you getting sequel trilogy stuff? Well, for this Walker, we're not going to be using this guy, but this is going to add to the Imperial Army pretty good. I think that's going to look good. I can mention in the previous clip, I got a big army scene in my head that we'll actually do a video on. But I've got two of these, and I think that's going to be really cool with the Walkers that we've got. And kind of with some of the other Imperial vehicles that we got. So definitely looking forward to having those in that display. Not a vehicle, but a beast. We've got the Wampa and Luke. I've never actually even seen this Wampa before. There you go. Force Link Wampa. Looks really good. It's a full crew up here. I asked my son to be quiet as I was doing this, and he's not doing a very good job, are you, buddy? All right, two more things we can ask yourself. Yukon, why are you buying this? Well, it's simple. This is not a well-known speeder. This is a Force Awakens speeder that never actually made it to the movie. But I like the way these things look. I think these are cool Rebel speeders. I didn't want to get snow speeders mostly because I'm cheap and didn't want to pay like $100 for each one. So I saw these for $25 on Amazon. I was like, man, those actually look really cool. And they are cool vehicles. So I think that's going to look pretty good for what's in my head in this big battle scene. So I've got two of those, 25 a piece on Amazon. So that should be good. One of the greatest play sets ever. My favorite play set ever. The Hoth Battle play set. Love that. Dun, dun, dun. There's the Hoth Battle playset. Looks really cool. I never really understood what they wwere going for here. I guess it's a blast effect, but it's really just like a piece of paper stuck in there. Exploding shield generator, by the way. So yeah, very cool. Again, the newer turrets go for so much money. Didn't really want to deal with that. Paid $50 for the Hoth playset, which isn't too bad. That's about the going rate for this, which is hard to believe. I think that thing was like $20 when it first came out, but $50. And then got a nice little A-Wing fighter here as well. This A-Wing looks really good. I got this for $30, which is actually a little bit below the going rate. Yeah, I know it's a Resistance pilot, it's a Resistance ship, but this is going to go with something else, which is this. The Force FX X-Wing fighter, which was also $50. The only thing missing on this is the proton torpedo, unfortunately. This is actually the one. It's got the little control panels there. It'll move in the scope and turn Luke's head and all that kind of stuff. I don't know if you guys can see it. Turns R2's head. It's got the scope that moves in and out. Awesome ship. Amazing ship. Really, really cool. It's got a little bit of damage there on the nose cone, as you guys can see. But overall, not bad. Really, really cool ship. So there you go. It's getting hard between dogs, kids, and room here to do this. The final piece, we'll set aside a couple things here. The final piece is this behemoth. This is the AT-ACT, which is nearly complete. Not quite. I took a couple of missiles from... now, you need to stay back. I told you you're not in this video. Took a couple missiles from the AT-ST. Had to kind of fold them as blasters because it is missing the side blasters. But everything else is complete. This thing's in great condition, too. They had one, them being Amazing Action Comics, had one for $200 in the box. Well, loose, 95% complete. I paid $90 for this. So I was going to go for the AT-AT, but that thing, I mean, I've only got a bead on one of them. It's $500. Screw that. I'm not paying $500 for one of those. So there you go. That is a haul. A really big haul. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, if you enjoyed the dog, if you enjoyed the interruption from the little boy who's obsessed with this Star Wars stuff up here, give this video a like. And I'll tell you what, we're going to do a hunt the next video. But the video after that, I'm going to do kind of a time lapse of the display that I'm going to create with these. And I think it's going to be pretty cool, guys. We're going to have to do some reconfiguration too, but the main display that I'm going for, I think it's going to look really cool and really good. So we'll kind of do a time lapse on that. Hope you guys enjoy it. So there you go. You guys have a good one. Remember to comment, like, subscribe. I'll see you guys on the next one.